Welcome back, everyone. When I was last playing this game, I was contemplating a very difficult decision about what missions to play and what to prioritize. There is one thing that I also did in the intervening time between the last play session and this one. I installed a new mod I hadn't been using that I saw in another War of the Chosen Let's Play. And so you notice now, when I go to the armory and view my soldiers, we've got new displays on the left and right columns here. We can see compatibility on the left, with only the 3 highest soldiers displayed. And then we have, it also shows the soldiers' psionic power, the experience that they currently have to getting to the next promotion. So he has 20 of 34. Towards the next promotion. I don't know exactly how experience is calculated. Like, I know in Long War most of the experience comes from missions, but you also get a little bit for kills. We see his combat aptitude here, which is standard. So if you get a Natalia, that's going to be, hers is gifted. Also, Natalia has a bond, so she's not. She doesn't have the list of possible bond mates. She has status of her actual bond. And on the right side, you can see what their current loadout is and what skills they know. This is an ingenious mod because this just makes it so much easier at a glance to see all of your soldiers' stats, rather than previously, to know all of this about Sully, I would have to click on him and come to this menu and take a look. So it's just saving you time. That's really nice. Whoever put that together, kudos to you. Now, I gave some thought to our little situation involving... So the situation is this. We go to the Geoscape. We've got... This mission just showed up. We need to free an important prisoner, scientist, by extracting them from the city. And we've got... It's a revealed start mission. We were sending our people on this mission with the intention of... Because this is a mission where we can get some resources. I am thinking what we're going to do is pull all these people out of that mission. And then we're going to send these 5 to escort that scientist. The rationale behind this is simple. We need a scientist to do any kind of meaningful research, even first-tier research. We need one scientist. What I was originally planning to do with those resources we were going to get, if we complete this mission successfully, is buy a scientist from the black market. We're still a little bit short in terms of supplies. Well, we're not going to get as many resources from this mission as we would get that would equate to the cost of the scientist. Scientist is like 106 supplies or something like that. We're not going to get 106 supplies from this mission, even if it goes smoothly and we get every possible loot crate. Instead, we're probably going to get something like 40 to 50 supplies, a handful of alloys, and a few Illyrium crystals. That's not nearly going to cover the cost of the scientist. So from a monetary standpoint, it's actually better, probably, to just straight up get the scientist. But there's another reason as well. On this mission, we would absolutely have to we would definitely want to boost intel to make the enemy numbers appropriate. But with the other mission, we have a 6-day timer, and we might be able to get all 5 of these people on here and have like the same enemy count without doing any intel boost. So I just think all around, it's just better to abort these soldiers and send them immediately onto another mission. Now, it took us 2 hours to evac them, so we're at, let's just grab the 5 we had and see what we can do. Alright, so that's 6 days, 3 hours, up to 96%. If we only get to 96%, we're going to have to deal with 10 to 12 enemies, which is no good. We don't want 10 to 12 enemies on this mission. So we might have to boost intel anyway, unless we're going to strip some people of some of their equipment. That gets us to I mean, the problem is the more we take away, the fewer resources we have to work with when we're actually on the mission. Gets down to 6 days, 1 hour. We can give our Grenadier an SMG, which you can move a little faster. We're still looking at very light, though. The other option, of course, is to boost infiltration and tack on a 6th character. But who would that be? For 1657, that was 15 dodge. That's either an assault or a shinobi build. Almost anything else would be not so great. Futaba needs to be a specialist with that hack. Sheva's probably, especially -7 dodge, is probably a sniper. John Wick, 413, only 13 movement, 75 aim, 18 dodge? Huh. Maybe a ranger. Okay, 3 but only 15 movement, so not a great shinobi choice. Dodge. Kate could, we could take Kate, she could be pretty much anything. What would that look like? We add Kate to the mix. I'm also assuming we don't have any suppressors available. Or, this one? Yeah, we have no weapon mods available, so whatever we've got here is what we've got. Yeah, so we could put Kate on this and still outfit everybody appropriately and boost intel and do the intel boost. That might be the way we go. Because getting this scientist is extremely important. If we don't pull this mission off well, we're gonna miss out on a lot of tech. And frankly, the way that the game goes in Long War of the Chosen, and I assume Long War 2, even though I never played that version of this, getting behind early in the game on your tech and your research doesn't immediately translate to getting wiped out by the aliens. It just means that you're behind. And as being that you're behind, you're likely going to have a harder time winning missions, you're going to take more casualties, you're going to get fewer resources on the missions that you do complete. As a result of that, you're going to fall further behind, and what happens is, by the time you get to October or November where the top tier enemies start to appear, you suddenly realize we are completely screwed. We do not have the personnel or the equipment that we need to compete with the aliens at this level. And at that point, that's when the aliens will finally win the campaign. So it takes like 6 months or so for early game failures to manifest into actual loss. But it still happens. So you don't want to get behind the tech curve early if you can avoid it. Now, I'm still not totally sold on this though, because if we put you, make you like a shotgun type ranger. That's 523. That's really close to what we need. And then maybe we get rid of the medkit on you. We just have 2 medkits. No, that didn't make a difference. We're still at 523. We're getting to the point here where we're going to have to be... I'm not taking off the plating on anybody. We're just kind of getting to the point here where we're going to be super thin. We're just not going to have a lot of equipment. That's still giving me the red though. It says extremely light, but it's not in green. I don't know, I don't like this. I don't like going into a revealed start extraction mission without full equipment. Especially this early with my B team. Is this even the B team? This might be the C team. I mean, if I had a good gunner that I would expect to hit Overwatch shots, like out of suppression, it might be different. But Jensen is rolling with freaking 60 aim. That's, 5 below what an average rookie has. So I think that's just not working. So Kate, you're gonna come with us. I'll give you all your medkits back. And we will plan to boost intel on this to get up to 117%. That'll be good too. They'll probably translate to vulnerability, which might mean we see like more like drone pods instead of actual soldiers. Yeah, let's do it. Gonna be really aching for intel early on here because of the way we're doing these missions, but in the past I have made the mistake of not taking these missions seriously enough, not preparing my like sending in like a minimalist, like, you know, a B team or a C team. Now the other gamble that's going on here is I'm assuming that this is still going to be here in 5 days. I have just a few hours left of scanning to do. I don't actually know that. I'm not certain how long these things last. Usually it's around 2 weeks. If it is 2 weeks, we'd be totally fine. But I don't know whether they changed how long these things stay in Long War II. So, you know, it's Ironman. I don't... There is a mod that makes this visible, what the actual hour count is. The problem is, that mod, for whatever reason, was incompatible with one of the Long War of the Chosen essential mods. So I didn't want to install it. I don't want any problems with the system I'm using. One thing I am going to do, since we don't need any more missions right now. I'm going to put you all on supply, and I'm going to put you all on supply, and we're going to try to get a little more income before the month ends. Oh, we got a new target anyway. Strax. Oh. That's interesting. 4 days, 19 hours. The reason that's interesting is that is the easiest mission type in the game. Because all you have to do is basically sneak up in concealment, grab a couple of crates, and get out. But the only way I can do it is if I send rookies that I don't want to get random promotions. So, let's see here. And all of these two in particular these three with 75 aim. I really don't want one of them to wind up being, you know, a person who's not going to do a lot of shooting. And Baker with 416 and 57, again, that's like and 15 dodge. That's almost a perfect assault build. Assaults don't need high aim because they use a point blank shotgun. And he'd have great his average HP, above average movement. That 15 dodge is fantastic. So, yeah, I think unfortunately we have to pass on that mission because everything else we're doing is more important. The only mission, unless we wanted to bail on this, which we could, but we're probably going to need that intel bonus, right? Who we got on this? And we got a squad of 6 too. The other factor is we'd only be able to send 4 on that extract supplies mission. It'd probably just be a get in, get out type situation. So we'll pass on that. There'll be other opportunities. That's not going to happen. Okay, we're at 92 now. Let's pop you all back to Intel. See if we can get a new mission generated as soon as this one finishes. Hey, there's 43 more supplies. So now we can start thinking about what we want to build next, because we have 144 supplies. Let's get this corner too. Probably gonna go for a lab. Alright, there it is. 2 hours until we have to launch. Make sure, yeah, that's still there. I hope it's still there in 2 days. Cover item from Advent Train and start liberating the region. Advent Train missions are not fun. They are always set up in such a way that it seems like something goes wrong. Don't we have a pretty good squad here? Yeah, this is closest we have to an A team right now. Alright. I would say that Advent train missions, when I was playing the vanilla version of XCOM 2, were the missions I was worst at. It always seemed like there was a turret in the perfect position to screw me over, usually on the top of the train car that had the objective in it. It always seemed like every time I got close to the objective, somehow there was an enemy pod right on the other side of the car that has the objective in it, and they would always activate, and you'd have to make a choice between just exposing your soldier to an obvious flank shot, risking their lives to get the objective, or failing the mission. Anyway, point is, let's just hope that it doesn't go so badly here. We definitely want to get the liberation chains started. Where are we? We're in from this angle, bottom right corner of the map. It's more of a rectangle. The map is way bigger this direction than to the side of us, and it's out in the open. That's good. That's much easier than if it's inside the train car.
I will be positioned.
Alright, now this is interesting. Got a sort of random gas station here. One of the things I did really like about the Long War mod and the way they generate missions is that the starting locations are usually different. Like, I think that if you got this mission in the vanilla game, you'd start over here somewhere in this corner. Zoom out a little bit. So you would here we're in the kind of bottom right corner from this perspective. I'm pretty sure in the vanilla game you would start somewhere over here in the bottom left, next to the more adjacent to the train. Here, we're starting a different spot. That is a huge zoom out. I knew that mod extended it, but that's quite extreme. All right. So let's get back to Joanna. We have to anticipate that there's a drone lurking somewhere nearby.
I'm on the move.
But we haven't seen it yet, wherever it is.
Solid copy.
Let's push our people up. That's... Ooh, I don't know about this. I'm always hesitant to put, even when we're in concealment and there's no enemies around,
Got it.
putting your soldier near a gas tank or an explodable object.
Roger.
A little bit worrying. But, whatever. We're going to put 3 soldiers next to those objects. The good news is drones, as far as I know, drones can't destroy them. They don't have the right kind of weaponry. I've seen the aliens shoot gas tanks before in the Long War, but I've never seen a drone do it. Alright, let's come to here.
My life is in your hands.
Hopefully not see anything. Okay, good. This is clear. What about here?
A patrol is upwind.
There we are. What is that? What was it? It was a trooper, a sectoid, and a sentry?
Position confirmed.
Let's see if we can get our people up on this interesting.
Eyes on hostiles.
Oh, there's a pod right there? And I don't think any of those guys have loot. We need to pull somebody around, get eyes on those guys. No way! Why did you pass through him? There was no need to path in front of that civilian. We're off to a great start. And you're completely exposed. I can fix that. At least he went to full cover, I guess. Okay, good news. Not particularly strong. This is why I hate these civilians. I might just rocket that guy. Actually, hold on. No. Joanna should be fine. They'd have to move quite a bit to see her. Most important thing, don't activate the other pod. You son of a bitch. This guy better hope I don't have a flamethrower charge left at the end of this mission. Talia, I need more information about you. Do you have good dodge? You have -4 dodge and -6 defense. Are you kidding me? How can you be that bad?
Got it.
I was gonna run her up into half cover, but can't. What? Can you not see that guy anymore? How can you not see that guy? Okay. Doesn't make any sense to me. I swear he was like right here. How is he invisible now? Alright, let's drop you here. You have to be kidding me. You can see the guy back there, but you can't see the guy who's right next to you. Alright, we're gonna hunker with you. Off. Now, where can we go? Wow. I want a running gun, but you're too far back. We need to get closer. If I put you there, can that guy get a flank shot? Oh, if we could get... Let's just put her here for now. I don't want to put her that far out. We're just taking fire. Yep. I really hope this isn't a mind control. That would be inconvenient. Okay, panic I can live with. Oh, those guys are fools. Really? You don't have a shot. You don't have the shot we need. Okay. Toph will have the shot we need. And so will Alec.
Tired of waiting around.
No? Seriously? Really? Because Joanna has it. Oh, no she doesn't. What the hell? Why can't we just shoot the gas tanks? That's obviously the way we win here. Or we throw a grenade. I think we're gonna just throw a grenade. Glad you got one, Jill. In there, that'll do. It'd be better if we could get both, but I guess I'll settle for this
Get
for
back.
now.
I'm gonna blow it.
Alright. That's good. For 2 tiles off of that. Now, I really want to... Let me handle this. Because I need to know
Moving as
where that
ordered.
other pod is. They're probably on alert now. Yep. Definitely on alert. Because they heard the giant explosion. I'm baffled that you don't have... You can't just shoot the tank. You also don't have a grenade. That's what we really need here. You do have a grenade, but you're 2 tiles off. You know what, Natalia? You're just gonna have to run this Overwatch. Be a champion. That's alright. Shrug off that little hit. And... yeah, sorry civilian, but your kind already ruined this mission, so... it did not destroy the car. We want one more, and it's ridiculous cover destruction. It's very frustrating.
No one will cross.
What do we do with Toph here? So I can't run up without activating a pod. I can't get the set. If I move here, I can get the sectoid next turn. What's that trooper gonna do? Okay, let's... Who did he shoot at? Oh, he shot at Natalia. Makes sense, she's wounded. But her -6 defense is too much for them. Oh no, civilian died. The humanity. Alright, Natalia, it's time to exact your revenge for this insolence. Did that seriously not light either of them on fire? Like, that couldn't have been a better fire shot, and it doesn't seem to have... Oh wow, this gas station has seen better days. I kind of want to do that, but I don't want to risk like a fire blowing up the objective or something. Is that a... This is weird. Okay, that's a blue move. That's yellow. That's not good. Let's see, where can I go? I want to shoot them when they try to run out of here. We are, however, running out of time. Let's see, 26. I'm going to take a 26. Just hold your ground. Tough. You can, oh my god, everybody, they're one tile off from being able to make some pretty decent moves. I'm assuming when they try to run out of there, they're going to light themselves on fire. We'll see.
I'll cover you. Got it covered.
Just hide you in the corner in case we need you next turn.
Enemy is still up.
Great. Also, the sectoid ran through the fire, didn't burn or anything. See, he did. What the hell? Why was that sectoid magic? Good God, she's almost dead. This is just one pod. This is 3 enemies.
As you order, Commander.
I now have no idea what happened to them. Gotta start moving toward the objective. Who's got a medkit to heal her? Jill does. Well, we gotta put that sectoid down somehow. Do you have Sapper? We're just gonna grenade these two, because we gotta end this engagement. We're running out of time. It's a great example in that little sequence of why the flamethrower is not reliable in the early game. Because there's just no guarantee that it will actually do any meaningful damage. I'm curious what Toph has as a hit chance here. If we just take that 83. I'm running in for this, but I need to pull Natalia back and heal her.
Check it before you get too close. Come on, over here.
Gotta move you up a bit.
Here I come.
Be more careful, okay?
She'll be okay, but that's gonna be like a month in the infirmary.
I won't let them pass.
Locked and loaded.
Oh! What? Can't just be you. No way. What? Why are we getting the... That's a huge radius. I don't want to activate them, but we have to move up. We need to get Alec in range. I might activate the Claymore here and just see what happens. So I can get you.
Soon our prey will fall.
Oh, they conveniently were both situated to the side of him. Okay, well, the most important thing is completing the mission, so... How's that looking? It's not in the radius. Normally I'd be worried about doing this, that like a fire would generate and destroy it, but we're probably going to hack it within a turn. This is, however, going to kill that sentry, isn't it? Okay, that next shot from her is going to blow that up. So maybe I try to shoot the sentry before that happens with somebody? But who? Who even has a shot? Also, can't do that because if I move somebody in, they're going to be too close. They're going to be the explosion. So sorry, sentry, we're missing out on your loot. That's the way it goes. Oh, I accidentally shot with Alec. That's great. That's not who I meant to shoot with. Jill, can you bail us out? Of course not. Because that's how this mission's going. One. Are you kidding me?
Right.
That sectoid will shoot. He's disoriented. He'll definitely shoot. Let's see. What? That's a flank? Well, lo and behold, somehow you have the magic angle, but you can't hit him with that. This has a good chance, though. You have got to be kidding me right now. Are we really going to have to use the nuclear option on this lone sectoid because I screwed up with Jill? I'm just going to move Alec. That's what we're going to have to do. Oh god, okay. It's a 3-tile spread. Let's pray it hits. This is the worst. Well... I said you guys with my A-team, but I'm gonna revise that judgment after this is over. The hell? Did you just have a meltdown? You didn't even attack after all that?
Hurry up, I haven't got all day.
Why? I know he's disoriented, but what the hell?
Hold tight.
Okay, well, Alec, can you... Doesn't Joanna have... I believe Joanna said she had visibility on the hack from her current location. So I'm just going to move him to that position, and we're going to grab it. Also, pretty confident there's another pod somewhere. Not seeing it, though.
Finally.
Yep, there it is. Small alien alloy catch or large intel catch.
I'll take a look.
I will definitely take those alien alloys if we can get them. It's 20 intel versus 10 alloys. I think the intel in the long run would be better, but in the short term the alloys would be better. Ooh, we could have had the big one. Oh well. Considering how this mission's gone, I'm surprised it wasn't just one of those little ones that hitters out at the very beginning.
Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is...
Let's try a redemption shot.
Any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Oh my goodness, this mission.
Got it.
Okay. Reaper civilians are always vigilant.
Go, go, go!
I mean, there are aliens, because we can hear them. We just don't have a clue where they are. I'm not going to go hunt them down, though.
Volk says I am to obey.
The way this mission's going, they'll kill us all.
I guess that'll be okay.
Tired of waiting around.
Oh, somehow they came in on an angle where they're going to have a flank shot.
Miss the target.
You are the worst Overwatchers of all time.
I trust in you.
Now, what are we looking at? Oh yeah, that guy's on Overwatch? Yeah, not anymore.
I require a resupply. We are known to them.
Alright, what are we looking at up here? That guy's not on Overwatch though, right? He's just hanging out up there. Living his best life. Oh my god! How did that just happen? That is somehow a flank. That's pretty wild.
Get them close. On it.
Now, yes, I know that's risky, but this is the last pod in the level, so whatever. This is a 100. That's only an 87. In that case, I'm gonna stun this guy. It's guaranteed. If I'd known that, wouldn't have wasted that flashbang, but whatever. Let's grab that item. See what this sentry had on him. Data pad, data pad, data pad. Oh, suppressor. Suppressor's still good. Alec, you just shut the hell up right now. I don't have time for your crap, not on this mission.
Leave it to me.
Alright, we're gonna run you up, and
On my way.
depending on how this plays out, we're either gonna burn that guy or we're gonna burn these civilians. Oh, of course. Of course there'd be a reinforcement.
If you say so.
That'll do.
It's dead. It has running dry on ammo.
Okay, well the reinforcements coming in have saved those civilians,
Move already.
because now I have to take a turn to actually shoot at them.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I'll cover you.
Oh, we could have potentially already been out of here if I had thrown the evac earlier. But we would have missed out on that suppressor and that experience from killing the
Re-up and reload.
sentry.
Keep an eye on it.
It's not human.
That's so Joanna, who had probably the highest aim of anyone shooting there
This is Firebrand.
and was in
Time
close
to go.
proximity, was the only person who
Let's
missed.
keep moving.
Whatever. It's par for the course the way this mission has gone.
No need to ask twice.
Finally.
Alright, that everybody? Get the hell out of here.
This is Firebrand. Package is secure. All Xcom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
This should be 0, but that damn civilian ruining that engagement with that first pod. Of course, it could also be, could be 2, because that sectoid had a meltdown and didn't shoot anybody. Those goddamn civilians.
I would like to assure the citizens of Pac-Man
How am I supposed to care about
stop at nothing
saving humanity when the mindless morons of humanity in this game actively sabotage my efforts?
our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
We definitely did not have a successful shot percentage of 100%. Jill definitely missed a 57% on that sectoid.
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. We got more
34 days. Jesus. 5 weeks out. And Alec, and yeah. Let's go ahead. Well, oh, Jill 9.5 is really good. Let's see, what do we got? This would have been very handy on this mission. You have 71 aim though. That's quite good. I think I'm still going to take this probably. But this would have been handy in a couple situations too. Early game, I like being able to clear overwatches though. Let's see, Jill, 79 aim. We got down here. A lot of good options. So really, it's between Ever Vigilant and Walkfire. I really like Ever Vigilant as a move. Allows you to double move and go on Overwatch. Very strong. And I think there's, yeah, Cool Under Pressure is available later, which I also really like. And then she can take Rapid Reaction if we go that route. So the question is, how are we going to use her? Is she going to be the kind of person who double moves and probably going to make her based on mobility. Let's go with Ever Vigilant. I mean, she doesn't have great mobility, but what I mean is I'll probably use her more as a character that runs to an ideal position in between turns. Walkfire is good though. Walkfire gives you the means of finishing off low HP enemies. Those two are, it's a tough call between those two, I think. All weapon mods, but all good. 10 alloys is really good too.
We should check with
The
resistance.
Xenophobia. A chance to panic when encountering an enemy sectoid. Oh, that's not good. Okay, Tigan, now that we have those alloys, can you not do whatever you're doing and do hybrid materials instead? Thanks, buddy. Shut up, Tigan. You do what I say, and that's how this relationship works.
I'll direct our efforts towards the new research
Yeah,
project
you will.
immediately.
That's right.
Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Okay, and we've got this mission. We have to boost the infiltration on this. 72%. Not going to work. 109% might be doable. I really hope you all can do better on this mission than my current team just did. So, I'm going to call it here. We'll pick up with this mission right at the start next time.